science is wonderful and amazing. You get to learn so much. You get to explore the natural world, build your curiosity, and I think it's the most amazing thing on the planet. My name is Daniel Noble. I'm an associate professor here at the Australian National University. I'm interested in understanding how environmental change affects how an organism functions and what that means for how they survive and reproduce.
All right, let's head in and see what we can find.
Our main model systems are lizards.
Go for it, Naomi.
Go. And the reason why is because they're very amenable to experimental manipulation.
So which number?
This is 1122.
It's very easy to change the environment, both the parent's environment and the offspring's environment independently. But they are very similar to a lot of other organisms. We can compare some of the responses we see to pretty much every other animal that has a body temperature that really depends on the environment. So one of the things that we've been exploring is looking at how temperature affects your ability to tolerate heat. We've been doing this by manipulating the eggs early in development and looking at if they are able to cope more effectively with heat stress later in life. And from our experiments, those early experiences are not really going to help you cope with heat stress over the long term. Aside from our own observations, our team also conducts what we call research synthesis and meta-analysis. So every single experiment that we do needs to be replicated, and so what we're doing is we're relying on researchers from across the globe to do these kinds of experiments. And that's really important because we expect there to be a lot of variation, but what we don't really fully understand is why such variation exists and what might be the key factors that explain some of that variation. I've always been interested in how developmental environments are impacting how you behave. We see it in humans. And the same thing is true of any kind of animal, actually. So the kind of thermal environments, the social environments you experience early in development do set you up for life. That's what's sort of drawn me into this space. Receiving the Fenner Medal is recognition of the huge amount of work that my colleagues have been doing in this space and is encouragement to keep doing it.